Yeah, my sister, she's very Gen Z, you know, she likes to say that slaps a lot, you know? And she thinks everyone in the family has a different mental illness. Yeah. She came home the other day and she was just like, Dad's autistic. You're a narcissist. And Mom's crazy. My mom thinks my dad's autistic too. Except she doesn't say that. She says, haven't you noticed your dad's a little weird? And my sister, she jumps right in, right? She's like, yeah, he's rude, he's emotionally distant, shows zero interests in his kids. And I'm like, I don't know if that makes him autistic. I think that makes him a regular Chinese dad. I don't think he's on the autism spectrum. I think he's on the Asian one. It can definitely be hard to tell, though, because I grew up super Asian, you know? Like, I was discouraged from socializing, encouraged to do nothing but study. So it's confusing, because a lot of the autism traits and the Asian traits are the same traits. In fact, what is a symptom of autism is actually a virtue in Confucianism. That's right. What they call defects in America, just the keys to success in Asia. Yeah, man, I thought about this shit. Yeah, Asian society is very hierarchical. You know, you got rules, education at the top. Fun and feelings all the way by the bottom. Not a lot of hugging going on, a lot of standardized tests. Yeah, man, we don't hug when we greet, we bow. Because a hug, that's two people embracing each other, okay? A bow is one person making themselves unembraceable. Yeah. Someone opens their arms, goes to hug you, you fucking... The bow is the counter to the hug. Defensive headbutt. How dare you try to attack me with intimacy? Yeah, we don't like eye contact either, but that's not weird in Asia. That's called respect. Okay? Respect me, don't look at me. Most of you very disrespectful right now. I think what happened was I think Confucius was like the first autist. Okay, some delayed laughs, nice. And he created a society for future ones to thrive, you know? Like, dude, even the language to come up with Chinese, it's like, yo, should we do something simple? You know, alphabet, 26 letters. You know, no, let's just memorize 100,000 pictures. 100,000 emojis, guys. 4 different tones, all just slightly different from each other. Right? Just like, They make us repeat that shit in school thousands of times, just like, If that's not autism, I don't know what that is. All right, you want more proof? You want more proof? Dude, we invented origami. Fun ways to fold paper. First, we invented paper. And they were like, yo, you know what would be crazy right now? If we folded it. And you're like, in half? No, into a bird. I know neurodivergence is a new thing, right? New concept, but I'm pretty sure if they did the test in China, dude, everyone would have it. Which kind of makes you think, yo, I don't know if this shit is real. Right? You can't just create a disorder that describes an entire race of people. That is Western propaganda. Okay? That is Western propaganda to cope with the inability to get an A. Ooh, maybe we're not special. Maybe you're a dumbass, I don't know. All right, some of you are laughing and the rest are C students. That's good. I asked my psychologist friend once, I was like, do you think my dad's actually autistic? And she was like, well, does he understand hierarchies, you know? Does he talk to people differently based on their status? And I was like, oh yeah, he's like super respectful when he talks to people that are like older than him. And she was like, oh yeah, then he's just Asian. I was like, oh, cool, so why is he not talking to me? And she was like, oh, he doesn't respect you. Checks out. Yeah, this is good, man. I'll tell you this, I just moved to New York City, right? And I joined a new Brazilian Jiu-jitsu gym. Thank you. And do we got any athletes in here? Any athletes tonight? No? Who's the guy in the back who just raised his hand? No? Oh, what sport? Runner? Any athletes in the house? No, that counts. You raise your hand too. What's you run too?
Yeah, running.
Do you guys run together? This is a small town. You should probably know each other, right? That's cool. Like marathons or like away from life? What are we talking about? 2 half marathons? That's almost a full marathon. That's pretty cool. All right, you ever get any like athlete's foot? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. What do you do to treat it? Antifungal cream. That's what I'm talking about. Lotion Ultra or like the CVS brand? What are you talking about? So the CVS brand. Yeah, I got athlete's foot too, because from the Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, and I don't know, athlete's foot. They make it sound so cool, Athlete's foot, But it is just a fungus. We don't really do that with other diseases, Like I don't know, if this guy has syphilis. Sorry, you're just really close. Like if this guy has syphilis, you're not gonna be like, oh no, he's got pimp's cock. That's not a yeast infection, that's baker's pussy. Hey, so you guys like the dirty stuff, hell yeah. That's cool, man, that's cool. What's your name, man? Sam, nice to meet you, bro. You got syphilis?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Do I?
A little bit? A little bit. Nice. But yeah, man, I just joined this new Brazilian Jiu-jitsu gym, Sam. Dude, this particular gym, the showers have no dividers. Okay? Yeah, prison style. Just 8 dudes in a circle. Everybody's dicks is out. And everyone is way too comfortable. Okay? People having full-blown conversations, just asking each other about their families while scrubbing the housing that made them. Yeah. I'm the new guy, right? Naturally, I want to walk in, just face the wall, do my thing, okay? But they're all talking, and I don't want to be weird, so I turn to face them. But now, no one's talking to me. So I feel worse. You guys ever been ostracized while your dick is out? It's like, don't reject me at my most vulnerable. I have to give them a pep talk. I'd be like, hey, listen, man, it's not you, it's us. Yeah, hang in there, we're gonna make some friends. Now, I've never tried to initiate conversation with another man while both our dicks are out. Alright? So I'm just kind of looking around, whatever, right? And then I accidentally look right at this guy's dick. Now, I don't know what the etiquette is for when you accidentally eyeball another man's schlong, right? Like I heard him say, "Yo man, my eyes up here." But I can't look at a man in the eyes after I just looked at him in the dick. That's probably the most romantic shit you could ever do. I came here to learn jiu-jitsu, not fall in love. So I'm like, all right, I can't look him in the eyes. I can't look him in the dick. Do I look at my own dick? Do I look at another dick? Do I turn and face the wall again? Nah, he's gonna think I'm presenting myself. I panicked, man. I panicked. And I was just like, hey, man, nice dick. Want to go apple picking this weekend? I don't know. I'm trying to make some friends. Oh, that's a fun one. You guys are nice. Sam, you got a big dick? She didn't say anything, she just winked. She was like, good for you, bro. That's a lot of syphilis. Good for you, bro. Oh, man. This is fun. This is cool, man. Okay, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you guys this. I'm an immigrant, right? I'm an immigrant, which means I'm here tonight, despite my parents' best efforts. Yeah. I grew up with a bilingual Chinese tiger mom, okay? She was fluent in Mandarin and yelling. Yeah. To encourage me, she would, compare me to other kids. She'd be like, oh, why can't you get all A's like Victor? Why aren't you national ping pong champion like Philip? Why aren't you tall? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with genetics and the fact that you never fed me milk. All my nutrients came from rice. Yeah. I had this one friend, his name is Jin Hong, and he would be like in the library studying all the time. And my mom would be like, oh, why can't you be like Jin Hong? And I was like, Mom, Jin Hong has Asperger's. And she was like, and if you work hard enough, you can too. Dude, Jin Hong would memorize digits of pi for fun. I would eat pie for fun. This is not the same. But yeah, my mom, she was super obsessed with grades, Like one time I got a B, and she was like, 我看你这个 B 的时候，我的心痛. Which in English translates to, when I look at your B, my heart aches, cries, and then kills itself. I was like, you should probably get that checked out then, Sounds like you might have a hernia. I know they have like unrealistic expectations, but I try to make them happy. Like I studied a bunch, and I remember the day I received my college acceptance letter from Columbia, and then I told them the good news, and they were like, 还行, which means is okay. Followed by 不错不错, which means not wrong. And then my dad was like, you should check with the missions office, make sure they did not make a mistake. And I was like, you should check with Mom, make sure you're my real dad. gotta get it back, I did take a DNA test once for fun, and I found out that I was like 0% Japanese. And they were like, 挺好的, which means pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. It's an uncommon phrase in their parenting word bank, There's only 3, is okay, not wrong, pretty good. 还行不错挺好的. Now, I don't know what the Chinese word for proud is, but I do know 3 ways of saying, I'm only mildly ashamed. I do think it's funny though that like in order to have made them happy, I would have had to just like study really hard, go to grad school, go to medical school, or just be tall. You know? Like work your ass off and just be 6'4". You know? I think what it is like in their mind, right? They're obsessed with height because it's like, oh, if you like do well in school, you know, you could be successful. But if you're like 6'4" in China, you're automatically emperor. You know what I mean? Like Sam, you could be emperor of China. You could. Okay. All right, we'll work on that one. That's fine. This is nice, man. Okay, let's try this. This will be fun to see if you guys like this one. We already talked about therapy earlier, right? How many people are actually in therapy? Wow, half of you. And the other 2 are half marathon runners. Nice. Yeah, therapy, I would say, is not very popular in the Asian community because, you know, it combines our 2 least favorite activities. Talking about our feelings and giving people money. Yeah, man, I don't know. I decided to give it a shot, right? But then I found out, dude, without insurance, therapy is like $300 an hour. Yeah, I'm like, this is why we don't heal. I told my mom, and she was like, why are you paying someone to have a conversation when you can talk to me for free? I was like, Mom, I don't think you understand. You see, you were the reason why I'm going to therapy. Sure, talking to you is free in the short term, but in the long term, thousands in copays. Okay. Yeah, man. I specifically found this Asian therapist, you know, because I thought she'd be able to relate to me better. You know? I was like, how do I communicate with my parents so everything isn't just yelling? And she was like, I'm a therapist, not a magician. Instead of trying to change them, why don't you change how you react to them? And I was like, I knew I should have got a white therapist. Fucking Asian ones making me do the work. Can you believe this shit thing? But no, it's been about a year now, and I will say things are better. You know, things are better. You know? Yeah, thank you. She even hugged me the other day. That's right. $20,000 hug. I was like, no, this is good though. This is good, you know. This is a birthday. But then I had a thought. I was like, I feel like had I just given that money directly to my mom, I would have got that hug way faster. You know? $20,000, dude. I could have just bought a new mom. I could have bought a white mom, you know. Better yet, I could have bought her a new son. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are fun, man. I'll tell you this. My girlfriend, she's Tibetan. She's from Tibet. Yeah, she's like a rare Pokemon. Because my government caught the rest of them. It's okay, guys. You can laugh. She's not here. She's trapped in a cage. No, she's great. She's been teaching me stuff. You know, she's been teaching me about love languages. You guys are love languages crowd. Whoa. Okay, the women are wooing. The men look confused. Sam, you a love languages guy?
Oh, big love languages.
Big love languages. What are yours?
Acts of kindness.
That's not one of them. It's good that you're doing that, though. Yeah. Acts of service. Acts of service. There you go. They could be bad services. I'm just now. Kindness is great. That's great, man. You got. Yeah. You got another one?
Words of affirmation.
Oh shit, that's a real one. Yeah, nice. Yeah. That's great. Do you know what hers are?
Those two right there.
Those two? Oh, okay. What are his? Do you know what his are?
I think the same.
The same? Okay, no, that's good. You guys have the same ones. I'm just learning about this shit, by the way. There's like 5 of these, okay? There's 5 of them. I learned my girlfriend and I, we have different love languages, okay? Yeah, hers is words of affirmation and acts of service. And mine is physical touch and blowjobs. What is it? And gifts, okay? If those gifts are blowjobs. And words, if those words are... That was Tibetan, okay? That was Tibetan. No, hers is words of affirmation, right? So every time I say I love you, she'll be like, oh, tell me why. I'm like, oh, baby, it's because you're so loving, you're so caring, you're so supportive, right? But then the next time, she'll be like, tell me why, but in different words. So now I'm just out here reading all these thesauruses, brushing up on my synonyms. All right? Just like, oh, baby, you're so munificent, benevolent, genocide resistant. Thank you. You guys are a dark crowd, hell yeah. Yeah, man, she's great. She's actually a Tibetan Buddhist, and the other day was Sagadawa. You guys know what that is? Yeah? Who said yeah? There's people up there? What the fuck? There's people been up this whole time? Holy shit! Goddamn! What, you guys fucking paid $2 tickets? What's going on? Oh fuck, my man. What you said? You know what it is, right? There are more people all the time? Holy shit! Oh my god! Blink twice if you need to be rescued. Holy. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I can't even see you guys. That's insane. Yeah, it's like Buddha's birthday, right? It's like kind of like Lent for them, you know, or Ramadan, whatever you guys are into in Beacon, New York. And she made me promise not to eat meat that day, you know. So I was like, all right, no problem, okay. So for lunch, I go to Halal Guys, okay. I ordered a falafel platter, okay. And then as I'm eating this, I noticed next to my falafel, massive pile of beef. And I'm like, the Buddha may not want me to eat meat today, but Allah clearly does. Why else would he bless me with double the protein, you know? So I call her up, I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do here? You know, this isn't just regular meat, it's halal meat. It's divine meat. It would be haram not to eat it. And she hit me with this. She was like, you do what you think is right. I know, it's a fucking trap. You do what you think is right. Just remember, you're a Buddhist now. I'm like, first of all, I am not a Buddhist. You are a Buddhist. I am Buddhist adjacent. Plus, I am still Chinese. And returning free food goes against my culture. Best I can do is repackage this and sell it at a higher price. Oh, man. I don't know. Eventually I did the right thing. I returned it, got a new falafel platter, right? And then, you know, as I'm eating it, I feel good about my moral decisions, right? But then 20 minutes later, my stomach starts hurting. Yeah. I was so pissed, you know, because I did the right thing. I followed Buddha. It gave me diarrhea. Had I followed Allah, I could have got free food and then diarrhea. Never do the right thing. You guys are fun, man. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. So I, earlier in my comedy career, made a lot of merch, and they did not sell well. and there were punchlines to jokes. So now I have to tell this joke, despite the fact that I'm sick and tired of telling it, because I still have the merch. Cool, we're all excited. Good, perfect. You guys into like inspirational quotes? You guys? In Beacon, New York? Sure? A couple people? Yeah. You got a favorite? Alright, someone works at TJ Maxx. Good for you. Anybody else? Throw out your favorite. Go ahead.
Live simply.
Live simply? That feels like a byproduct of that one. Okay, that's good. All right, I'll share the one I have. Not that we're all sharing. I read this one. It's a Japanese one. Okay, it goes nana korubi yamoki. And translates to fall down 7 times, get up 8. Yeah, fall down 7 times, get up 8. All right, it's very famous. The Japanese, they're very persistent people, and you can tell by their proverbs and their war crimes. But they're not very good at math, unlike the Chinese, the original Asians. Yeah. Because that saying should really be, if you think about it, should really be fall down 7 times, get up 7 times. All right, some of y'all with me? Okay. Right? You fall once, you get up once, you fall twice, you get up twice. You can't get up more times than you fell. Yeah, that's like saying fall asleep 7 times, wake up 8. Unless you're taking shrooms, you can't wake up when you're already awake. Or it's like saying jerk off 7 times, come 8. Go to Taco Bell 7 times, get diarrhea 8. No, that one's possible. I just think it's funny over all these centuries, all these Japanese philosophers were like, oh yeah, that's a great sight. That's a great sight. And not a single person was like, hey, should we maybe check the math on this one? But I get it, man. You know, they're trying to be inspirational, right? They're exaggerating for effect. But I'm going to share the Chinese one with you. I think you're going to like it a lot better. Don't fall. That's on a shirt if you want it. All right, I'll do one more and then I should probably get out of here. Cool. Any questions? No questions? Okay. Are people out there still safe? You guys good? Should we call a fire marshal? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, man. Before I did comedy, I worked, I had a corporate job. I worked in biotech for a little bit. Yeah, I spent 10 years. Oh, someone said yeah? Cool. I spent 10 years working on sickle cell disease. That's right. I spent a decade making black dudes stronger. Take a look, white people. This is what a real ally looks like. It is weird working on something that affects like 0% of your people, you know? I don't know if you guys know about sickle cell, but it like pretty much only affects like the black community, you know? And it's like, it's weird because it developed because it's, your red blood cells are like weirdly shaped and it gets clogged in all your joints, so it starts hurting a lot. But plus side, makes you malaria proof. Yeah. It's kind of like having like a micro penis to not get STDs, you know? It's kind of what the body did. That's what we're Sam, you good? But yeah, that's just a fun little aside. I'll tell you this, guys. There's no Asians here, right? There's no Asians. Just double checking. Okay, good. All right, I can say whatever the fuck I want. Great. I visited home the other day, and you know, the Asian immigrants, I would say, immigrant parents, they don't like to say "I love you" a lot. You know, they don't verbalize that. But I do think they express it in other ways. You know, like every time I go home, my mom she'll be like, "Have you eaten yet?" You know, It's kind of like an Asian mom's way of expressing love, right? And then my dad will come down the stairs and walk right past us. That's an Asian dad's way of saying, hello. So my mom and I were talking, right, you know, and she's like, why don't we FaceTime your sister? My sister's about to graduate from college, right? And at the very end of this FaceTime, my mom says to her, I love you, and then my sister said it back. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And my sister was like, ooh, you don't get that. I'm like, no, I don't get that. This is a Chinese household. Nobody's supposed to get that. I called her back immediately. I'm like, how long has this I love you shit been happening behind my back? And she was like, calm down. It's only been like a year. I'm like, a year? You've been receiving white people love for a whole year? Meanwhile, I have to do shows in Beacon, New York. I told my girlfriend this story, right? And she was like, you know, your sister probably just trained them to do that, you know? You could do the same. I'm like, train them to love me. I would much rather train them to hate her. That is far easier. Start revealing some secrets. Like, oh, hey mom, I didn't tell you this earlier, but she's been dating a black guy. I know, so inconsiderate. She knows dad's heart problem is triggered by his racism problem. Oh, yeah, she's dating this guy, his name is Marcus, he's a chill dude, you know, and he actually met with the family at the graduation, you know, and I tried to get everyone to get along, you know. I was like, hey dad, you know, Marcus is actually studying to be a cardiologist. And now they say I love you to my sister and Marcus. My dad was like, finally, a son I can be proud of. Marcus, can you look at my heart? It hurts every time I look at my other son. I'm like, finally, he acknowledged me as his son. You guys good? You guys good? I don't know, it's funny, man, because I feel like my sister used to be the favorite, you know, she used to be the favorite because she's the younger one, but now I think it goes Marcus, my sister, white guys that speak Chinese, my mom, and that's it, end of list. I think the only way for me to get back up on top is I gotta fucking go to medical school or fuck Marcus. Alright, man, you guys have been a wonderful crowd, man. My name is Peter Lou. If you enjoy the comedy, feel free to check out social media.